I know Conclave was a movie that we've discussed. You said you watched it. What are your thoughts on Conclave?
It's a great movie. It really is. Great performances from Ralph Fiennes, um, from John Lithgow, Stanley Tucci. That
Yeah.
cast is
Yeah.
phenomenal, phenomenal, and it basically tells a story of how they're going about picking the next pope.
Right.
And what's wonderful about it is it asks a lot of questions. It doesn't bash the church, yet it doesn't necessarily glorify it either, because
Mhm.
it deals with the good of the church, the bad of the church, and it's very balanced. It's very thought provoking, and it explores the crisis of faith of one man
Mhm.
and how he deals with the Pope's death and his responsibilities related to it. Um, I see why it's been nominated for so many awards, especially with that cast.
Yeah.
Um, it moves along. There are shots that are just absolutely stunning, and it explores the political intrigue that goes into these monumental decisions, and I couldn't recommend it high enough.
Well, you talk about 8 Oscar nominations, although kind of a surprise. I was a little shocked that Edward Berger did not get in for Best Director. I know that he had kind of been in that pacing of the category with Brady Corbet and Sean Baker, amongst some others, through the award season, but kind of got squeezed out there. But still, 8 nominations, as you mentioned. Ray Fiennes, always a wonderful, actor on screen. Isabella Rossellini gets an Oscar nomination as well. So there's a lot to go here with Conclave, and it's a year where Best Picture
It's wide open.
is wide open, and it's a year where this is kind of like it's kind of like a throwback Oscar movie. Like, this is like the old school dramas that the Academy would used to just salivate over, like the adult level dramas that they would reward. And the Brutalist to that degree is too, like those sweeping 3.5 hour movies that just, waltz right into the Academy Awards. But Conclave is one of those types of movies, I think, and it's possible, it's a wide open year. I will say that Best Picture doesn't seem as likely since Berger did not get in for
Correct.
directing. That's usually not a great sign, but with 8 nominations, it's certainly a contender.
Oh, absolutely. And I wouldn't be upset if it won. I really wouldn't. It's that good to me, and I like the fact that it's old school. It's kind of a throwback. It's not grand in any Oscar worthy sense.
Yeah.
It's just a tremendous thought provoking film that delves into motivations,
Mhm.
points out that no person, institution, or or group is flawless. And I
Yeah.
appreciated that about it. And it's got a nice twist at the end. A really interesting, fascinating twist that I loved. That that questions Catholic doctrine without insulting it.